to another edition of the Headline Eye. I am your host, Larry H. Gardner, and H stands for Heather. And the thing about it is that, first of all, I'm here on WNRV 108.1.com, Nerve DJs, where we're getting your nerves. First of all, I would like to congratulate, before I start this off, I would like to congratulate the Cleveland Cavaliers for the sweep of the Miami Heat. 55-point deficit as they crushed Miami in Miami, taking 4-0. They're waiting for the winner between Indiana and Milwaukee. Second of all, I would like to send a shout out to the Cleveland Browns for finally drafting Shedeur Sanders. As we know, he was supposed to be there at, I guess, the second pick or whatever, but 5th round, they got him, upside, period. But this is a special show. And the reason it's a special show, first of all, I have my cousin with me. Second of all, this is a show, my return from the hiatus for the passing of my mother, Anita Elizabeth France, and I said her full name. And she was 29 years at Community Assessment Drug Rehabilitation Center. Before that, she was a security guard, doing everything, protecting and serving and things of that nature. She worked. My mom worked. My mom hustled. She worked. She did some stuff on the side, I'm not going to say. But, she has, the thing about it is like she had did everything to make sure that me and my sisters were well taken care of. And I appreciate everything that my mom has done for me. And it's hard when you lose a parent, and especially when I talk about when people die or they die tragically. You're one less place at the dinner table, one less person that you call, one less person that you text. The problem is that one less house to visit. Well, the thing about it is nobody thinks about it when the mentor or the patriarch or the person that keeps you together with family passes away. What are you going to do? There's so many things. Like we talk about the burial and everything else like that. But I got to give a couple of shout outs first of all. For shout out to the Human T-Rex, Johnny O, Nerve DJs, The View, the repass was wonderful. Shout out to DJ Jerome. Jerome was in the house, definitely playing the old school. Shout out to my mom's home groups from Alcoholics Anonymous, Cocaine Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, AACA, NA, for making this a wonderful tribute. Shout out to Ashley, Nancy, Mary Beth, Danita, Ruth, Barbara, Doretha, and your son who did the praise dancing. Shout out to everybody that wished me sending condolences and stuff like that. Sending special condolences out to other people that lost relatives, not including Letitia, Noel, and Larice Purnell, father and mother respectively. And I overstand your pain. And shout out to my youngest sister Selena on my dad's side, and shout out to my two sisters Tabitha Howe and Sharisa Turbin. And also, before I forget, shout out to Pastor Kylo Cummings and Ebenezer Assembly of Christ. Shout out to my pastor Gordon Martin and the France family. Shout out to Calhoun Funeral Home for putting a wonderful service on. Shout out to everybody that wished me everything, and I love you guys for all you done, and everybody, and whoever has lost a relative. I couldn't get to everybody. Whoever has lost a relative in the past month, along with my mom, I'm sending my prayers out to you, period. And I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you. Was it heartbreaking? Yes. Was it disturbed? Yes. But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When my mom passed, I already knew where she was going. God was waiting for her to come into heaven. I listen. When she left here, it was no doubt. Everybody got their doubts. So here, there, maybe not. No, we ain't no maybe, baby. My mama, Anita France, went to be with God. She went home to glory. She went to the Creator. God was waiting for her to had her angel wings waiting for her. You have ran your race, Queen Mama. And you have done well. And for the thousands of people, listen, we had 165 people stream the service. We had over 400 people come to the service. We had 200 people in the repast. So it's like we had a lot of love, and we had thousands of people around the world wishing my mom. By the way, I got to give the proclamations that were done. Shout out to our home group for giving the proclamations, the infinity coin to my mother. Shout out to Mayor Justin Bibb for giving up his proclamation. Cleveland City Council for giving his proclamation. And a special shout and a super special shout out goes to Congresswoman District 11 Shontel Brown for giving her proclamation. Period. So now that we said all that, I'm going to bring my cousin on right about now. T-Rex, please play the entrance music right now.
Coming to America. Hey.
So this is from one of my good favorite cousins around there. She introduced me to Ebenezer Assembly of Christ. Please welcome in the studio. It's always wonderful to have family support you. Miss Joy Cummings in the building. This is her time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Mary, I am so blessed to be here. I appreciate words of comfort. But you touched on some things that I definitely let's go back.
Right.
This is befitting because Mother's Day is just a few days away. What a beautiful song you started the show with. Mama, I really love you. You know what? That makes a mother cry. It makes tears of joy when you hear someone say, I love you. Love is not a word that we can take lightly.
Right.
It is an emotion that's really an action word. It's what you do. It's not what you say, it's what you do. You love your children. And it's I think the word of God tells us that your children, they will grow up and call you blessed. That's the mark. And so I just want to go back and just touch on a few things. Thank you for H being for heaven. Thank you for saying I know where she was going. That means she led a life holy and acceptable, and she's just taking her rest until we see her again. As you started the show, congratulations to Cleveland sports. Hey, we on the horizon for something great.
Right, exactly.
There's gonna be a whole lot of mamas shouting in there saying, hey, that's my son. That's my son.
Exactly.
And we'll be here to just cheer them on. But I just want to go back and just review what your mother contributed as her lifetime. So we even say this: from the day you're born to the day God calls you to rest, that's your story. That's your book. Those are the pages of your life. They're blank pages, but guess what? You get to write them.
Amen.
You get to write those. You get to write the highs, the lows, the celebrations, the struggle, and your valley experiences. But when you have a valley experiences, let me tell you, that's when you'll be able to give encouragement to someone else that says you're going to be able to make it. So you said that you lost your mom, and somebody might be sitting in a seat right now that says, what am I going to do on May 11th? Well, I want to share my story. I lost my mom at 9. I was 9 years old. You mentioned that you may have lost your mom to a tragedy. I lost my mom to health. She suffered cancer. She is in the books at Cleveland Clinic for the surgeries that they performed in trying to save her life. She is documented in Cleveland history. Well, back then we had the Cleveland Plain Dealer and the Cleveland Post. She was hit. She was hit by a box truck at age 5.
Wow.
And she was not supposed to live. They ran over her pelvis. She was not supposed to live. But do you know that she did live? Got married at 18 and had 3 beautiful children. I am the middle child of 3. And when I tell you my mom dedicated her life to serving people, that's what I heard you say. 29 years
That community assessment. Shout out to them too.
Yes, that they even allowed the growth. They were able to sustain. You know how many businesses open and close? They sustained 29 years so that her
Let
story
alone
was
a pandemic.
I know, right?
Right.
And then before that, she had some other tricks of the trade. I mean, we do that as moms, right? We do whatever we can for our children.
Right.
So I just want to say, during this season, you got a shoulder to lean on. You got me.
Thank you.
You got me. You got your cousin. You got somebody to lean on. I understand.
Right. So what is your fondest memory about my mom that you want to share?
Well, that smile. She had some remarkable dimples. Is there anybody out there who could agree with me that when you see someone smile and they have dimples, it does a little something for you?
Right.
It's not an imperfection. It's actually viewed as a kiss from God on your cheek. So when I see someone with dimples, that's what I think of. I said, that person's been kissed by God 2 times. And your mom had a very beautiful smile and dimples. When I saw all the outpour of the love, I thought about the times that I have experienced her and worked with her as my cousin. She's my first cousin. I would say, I want to do this mission with the family. She was like, well, if Joyce called, I know we got to do X, Y, and Z. And she would help it come to life. So that is one of my fondest memories, is that I loved her smile, her infectious desire to serve people. She allowed me to come to the community center and to work. So math is my specialty. I teach math. She thought that there would be some offering of life skills. And she said, I want you to be able to talk to my girls about life skill math. So that's my fondest memory, that she allowed me to come and serve along with her.
I want to bring up that point because I want to say this. There's judges who work with her in drug court because, like I said, she worked with so many people who were addicted to drugs and alcohol. And whatever my mother suggested for the clients to do, the judges added it in their curriculum.
Wow.
So when I always say, when I have politicians on the show, to live and write policy or add something to the curriculum, then you can get it from other people. That was one of the people that Ma Anita France contributed to the policy of drug court. So she pretty much helped write a new policy for judges to follow, just in case they had somebody in their courtroom either go to rehabilitation or jail. And when they chose rehabilitation, they always sent her to my mom's name my mom's nickname to the clients was Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Mm-hmm. So like, even the people that called that when she was in rehabilitation at Pleasant View called her Miss Anita. So it's like, you just, and my sister's like, you just met them. It's just like, they calling you Miss Anita. It's like, that sign is called a sign and show of respect. Mm-hmm. And we don't get that a lot, do we?
Well, let's just touch back a little bit more on that and being an influence for the future. So isn't that a wonderful legacy? Is that I was able to have a Valley experience, share my story, and then create a future for someone else. That's beautiful. And your mother did that. She gladly did that. She sent the whole family text messages. I think I received one from you yesterday, and it says Motivational Monday. Mm-hmm. That was your mom. She sent inspiration early, like in the 5:30, 6 o'clock a.m. hour. You're starting your day with some encouragement.
I miss those already, and yes, I downloaded it from what she had as far as the inspiration that she had. So it was like downloading that, and the thing about it is like, she downloaded that, she sent those every morning. And my cousin, Reggie, he said, I'm gonna miss those motivation, because sometimes it's motivation for everybody, and since she sent me some individually, and then she would call, T-Rex, you got a clip of my mom that I sent over? Okay, just play that. I want you to hear this. This is the last message that she
Absolutely.
sent us.
Oh, she sent a message. Okay.
She sent it that I kept the voicemail.
Voicemail. Oh, okay. All right. I can't wait.
Oh. If not, I have another. Are you playing it now? All right. Is it playing? Okay.
Hey, how are you? Anything you need for Christmas? I know we got the one thing you need, but if you need like personal items, if it's something you need, I can get off your plate. Maybe send me a list of some stuff, and I can pick from the list. How that sound? Okay, love you.
See, the thing about it, here's the thing. This was before she left to visit my sister in Christmas for Vegas. And the thing about it is what got me was I didn't ask anything. I didn't like, Ma, could you get me? I figured like, money may have been tight going on there, seeing her. I didn't ask for anything. And of course, she always does for my son, her grandson, Jalen. That was her buddy. So that was, and I was like, and that was just random. I don't know what I was doing, but I woke up and I got it, and she just sent it over.
Oh, that's nice. Did you hear her? Love you. Anything you need, anything I can take off of your plate to make your way. See, even the scriptures tell us that we should encourage one another daily.
Right.
So that means that every day we draw from that barrel, but it has to be refilled. We have to encourage, and then it even says to encourage yourself. Sometimes you got to encourage yourself.
Right.
And you got to say it's going to be all right. Who can I go out and support and say something positive to, isn't that one of our famous basketball players? He says he does an act of kindness every day. He uses his money for an act of kindness. And you never know. Somebody could be sitting in a seat of decision, and because you make an offer to give them some water, they're encouraged to make it one more day. So I just love that your mother left that. That's going to be something you should probably remix and make into a morning motivation. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. It's the thing about it is that she didn't she was one of the most, even though she got awards for her work, the Virtuous Women's Award. And I think that, I think I had a clip of that. It's probably somewhere on my YouTube. When she spoke, she talked about my grandmother, her mom, who passed in 2023. It was the same year that my dad did. It was more of a, how can I put it to you like this? It's more of a supportive thing. And Mom was one of the most, she appreciated everything she got. She was one of the most humblest people that I ever met. But, she can attract so much attention. So and even before she got sober, there was a whole bunch of people that remembered, even though she was a great woman, she was nothing to play with.
That's something we known for, is bite back. We known for that. Hey, buyer beware. Buyer beware.
Yeah. So anything that you can take away from that, Cousin Joy?
Yes, absolutely could take away. First of all, I want to live my life like her. I want to be a positive something to someone who would be willing to say she made a difference. Somebody might need a hug. I know that today somebody had a birthday at my job, and they said, come on downstairs and get, a sweet treat. And I appreciate the buffet of treats. But you know what I said? I could use a hug. You got one of those? And they said, oh, say no more. The power of touch, the power of a hug, a smile, it has no measure. Has no measure. We can't pay for that. That's what we need from people. We need people to love each other. And so I take away that your mother was a beacon light in a dim situation that people have no hope. She was hope. She encouraged you. She smiled. She loved hugs. She had limited abilities sometimes, right? She had limits, like we all do.
Right.
But she had you on her mind. And thought of you. And sometimes it's just a phone call. It's just a word. It's a text. It's a kind picture that will tell someone, you can make it. You can make it. Please keep going. Don't stop.
And even if, despite, her knee surgeries and everything, she didn't. And the one thing that I can take away is that, I had, I know I had you on here, but, the past couple of weeks, I had doubts about coming back on the air.
What?
Yeah, I did. I'm not going to sit up here and lie.
No.
But the thing about it is that, my mom would not let me
No.
not
Now
do
is
that.
the season.
Yeah.
Now you got a badge of honor. Now you have conquered death. This is wonderful. You've experienced it. Death is a part of life. We are all going to go. I think if someone said everybody wants to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die to get there. We all gotta go.
Wow.
Don't nobody want to die to get
Damn.
there. We gotta go. We all
Right.
Death is a part of life.
Black fist stuff for that. It's just that.
All of our ancestors who paved the way, keep going. Keep going. Soon enough, you got an end date. You got a date. So live your life. Be full. Be full. Have all the joy. And if there's some people who should not be in your life, make some decisions. Move some things around. Change seats.
Exactly.
Let's change seats. Huh? How about that? Move around. But keep going. Keep going.
So one thing that she died, like everybody, well, what did she die of? Like cardiac arrest and sepsis. And watch for you. And for anybody that's looking at, older people in their 60s and up, 70, like 65 and up, you might want to watch out as far as the sepsis. The thing about it is my mother had toxic shock when I was younger. When I was high school, somewhere in high school, my mom had toxic shock, other infections, and they gave her 72 hours to live. Back when I was 14 at the time, 14, 15. The thing about it was that she fought through that. She fought through addiction. She fought through everything to make sure that her life was not only better for herself, but for her children, me and my sisters. And even when my younger sister, that was not her child. She did not bore her, Selena, but she treated Selena as, her very own. Of course, the story of everything that's been going on with my other sister, Tabitha, my sister, Sharice, and myself. I have 3 wonderful sisters, all because my mother cared about people, period. And, she lived, and the thing about it is the autoimmune systems, even though you have that doesn't go away. So she lived with the fear of having this again for 35 to 40 some odd years. So she had that, but she was strong enough to get over that and change the life and lifestyle of what she lived. And not only that, help people in the process. So if that's a legacy to follow,
It is.
that's what the legacy I want to follow.
Yeah, keep going. Definitely leave your mark. Leave your footprint on this earth. Let everybody know you were here. You did good work while you were here. And hey, I just want to be a good example for somebody else. I love it. I love it. I just love that. I wonder how our listeners, what are you planning to do for Mother? How are you going to honor Mother? Let's talk about some suggestions on what can you do to honor your mother. I can tell you from a mother's point of view, just you being in my presence next to me. You don't have to talk. I just want to see you. I fell in love with you the day I saw our eyes met. That I learned of a love I had never known before. We all have a mother. But when you become a mother, that is another chapter of love. I can imagine it's going to be the same for Father's Day.
Right.
You don't get this much attention, but that's okay.
You know what? We as being a dad to a 12, now about to be a 13-year-old,
you
kind of get used to it. So
That's
it is
right.
what it
That's
is.
right. That's what I said. Get used to it. Change seats if you have to. But there's nobody else on the face of this earth who can be your mother. And as a mother, here's a suggestion. Spend time. Go, call, send a picture. I like this. Send a picture of yourself. What you look like going to work today. I didn't get to see you, so send me a picture of you. Smile. Hey, that's my baby. That turns around the whole situation for a person's day. It's just to hear from their child, their children. So that's a suggestion. Just go be with your mom. Is dinner important? We eat every day. If you take me out or you don't take me out, that don't matter. But let's create memories of what we enjoy. I think last year, I had never been on a scooter before. So, that's kind of popular now. There are scooters that are on the sidewalk and they help you get from place A to place B. You put your credit card in there, turn it on, and then it drives. You ride, right? So we decided we're going to take a tour of downtown Cleveland on the scooters. Do you know that is one of the greatest memories I have of me and my son, Ty Love, his middle name Love. We went, I turned a corner on this little scooter. Next thing I know, pow, cracked a rib, fell on the side. He says, Mom, you would fall. I said, but that's all right. It's the experience. The memories I'm carrying with my son. We're not going to forget that. We went scooter riding and Mom fell and cracked her rib. That's okay. I'm still here.
Amen. Amen. I'm glad you are.
Yeah.
We're going to take a short break in a minute. This is one of the places played at the homegoing. Donnie McClurkin.
Okay.
Again, and we'll be right back on the Headline Eye. Dedicated to my mom, Anita France. Be right back on WNRV.
Again I need you, and again you're there, and again I reach out, and again you hold me. You console me once more. Hey, when I need company, someone just to sit with me. When I need a helping hand, someone to understand me, yes. When I need someone who cares, someone to wipe away my tears. Reach out and calm my fears. I know that you'll be there. Oh, again I call you, and again you answer. And again you answer. Again I need you. And again you're there. Yes, you are. Again I reach. Once again I reach for you. Oh, yes, you console me. Once more and again. Every time I turn around, the most amazing thing I found, you're there to pick me up each time when I fall down. But you never seem to mind, and you're always treating me so kind. Time after every time, you're proving once again. Oh my Lord God, and again you answer. I need you, and once again you're there.
WNRV 108.1.
Looking to grow or expand your business?
Yo, bro, you read my mind.
Well, we have the perfect solution for you. Your business needs are important, and so is your advertising. Here at WNRV Power 108.1, we have marketing solutions for all your business needs and affordable pricing to keep you in the green. Give us a call today at 216-702-0688. That's 216-702-0688. Or email us at WNRVPower1081@gmail.com today.
What's up? It's your girl, Author Ivy Lee. Tune into the Headline Eye on WNRV 108.1.
Looking for the perfect workspace? Office Lofts & Solon has you covered. Whether you need a private office,
co-working membership, or a virtual business address. We've got flexible options to fit your needs. Check out our 2 spring promos. Enjoy free co-working Fridays and no deposit on private office rentals. We also offer month-to-month leasing for your ultimate flexibility. Visit office-lost.com or call 216-230-9258 to lock in your space now. Office Lost, where productivity meets flexibility.
See you soon.
This is WNRV 108.1.
The sound of the shore, give you the world if it was mine. Blow you right to my door. Feels fine. Feels like you're mine. Feels right, so fine. I'm yours, you're mine, like paradise. Give you the world if it was mine. Feels fine. Feels like you're mine, I'm yours, so fine, like paradise.
And we're back on the headline eye with my guest, my cousin, Joy Cummings. I'm gonna give you a scenario right now.
All right.
See, my ma got me introduced to Spira Gyra, Hall and Oates, and Sade. I mean, my father was the funk guy.
Okay.
You know, like George Clinton, Bootsy Collins,
Okay.
and all of
I
them.
know
Ma
some
was,
of them.
Ma was the smooth jazz, R&B, and of course Luther. Everybody loved Luther. So she got me interested. So you said mothers have a great influence. So
Yes.
what do you want the grown children to do for their mothers on Mother's Day?
This is so appropriate, so appropriate. I want to say thank you again. I know we are, halfway through the way. I just want to say thank you again for allowing me to come to celebrate your mom, to reflect upon her. A great person is so befitting. The timing is just perfect in that Mother's Day is around the corner. I'm an avid reader. I love reading walls. Do you know people who like to just watch people? That's me. I'm a people watcher. I like to watch people, but I also read walls. And may I say that this studio is so beautiful. It's so bright. It's so cheery. It's so appropriate. I love it. Whoever did that, they did a good job. But one of the words that I see is stronger than yesterday. Woo, look at that. Stronger
Than yesterday.
Believe, dream, be stronger than yesterday. And may I say, that's my word of encouragement to adult children who have a mother. You're blessed that you have your mother. You're blessed. My encouragement to you is what a difference a day makes. What a difference one day can make. Tonight, even the word tells us, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning.
Amen.
So your mom, as an adult child who wants to celebrate their mother, be your best you. They want to see you do well. They want to see you shine. And so I want to say that the power of music, you listed all those great musicians, and shout out to Cleveland and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Right.
where all these things and memorabilia, all types of music are celebrated. But we remember as children the sound of music in our home on cleaning day. Do you know what cleaning day is?
Yeah, cleaning day. Saturday, all the bleaching stuff was out. Clean your room, everything.
Clean your, that's right.
All
Clean your room, turn on some music, and get busy. We have all enjoyed the sounds of music. So whatever the genre that you enjoy, turn on the music. Let it get down in your soul, in your spirit. Let it lift you, encourage you. I would love for adult children to have a dance with your mom. You mentioned Luther Vandross. Didn't he say dance with my father?
Yeah.
Okay, so have a dance with your mom. Make a memory. Turn on the video. Turn on your phone. Set it in the corner and say, "Mom, can I just hold you?" Ooh! I can tell you that's better than chocolate. That's better than flowers, is that my son can hold me and love me, and it transcends, it resonates in my heart that I grew something great. Woo! Larry, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry because I can't talk about time for long, and then tears, just tears of joy. I'm so proud of you.
Shout out
to my, my time.
Gave me and giving me encouragement and stuff like that. You know, when I came to the church. And the thing about it is, like, now I gotta say something that I don't want to say. I gotta say it anything. You know, it's a punch and pull with controversy as far as the headline is. And I'm just gonna be honest. Cause there was some people that, because my mother passed, were happy about it due to the fact of they thought I would never come back on air again. That I would shut my mouth and they would not. Yeah. They were like, shots fired. Like some people. I'm not going to say who they are.
Please don't. Please don't.
Because I know that they are irrelevant. But I got to tell you that even while you're grieving, the hate is still real. I just don't know. Do you understand why?
I'm going to just go back to what I love is the good book. That's what everybody has, the good book in their house. They got to turn to the page. They had a picture of John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King. Everybody had that one in my era when I grew up. But it says, when my foe, even my enemy, come upon me, guess what? They stumble and fail. So the righteous can run in and be safe, and we know that your enemies become your footstool. So I'm sad to hear that somebody would say, I'm glad about it. No, I say we bind that. We're going to bind that and just say to you, keep going. What a difference a day makes. Yes, take a moment of rest. Get your mind, get your thoughts, get your heart right to serve people. But somebody is tuning in today that says, I'm glad I tuned in because they said some things I want to hear. Some ideas of what I can do with my mom. And now I know from a mother's perspective, it's not about the money you spend, the card you buy, the biggest flowers or the candy. It's about the touch, the power of touch and making a memory with your mom.
I remember that my mom requested shout out to Edwin's. They moved over to Cedar, the old Ninetown.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, you gotta go. And the thing about it is, like, they had a Mother's Day thing, like, buy this, that, and the other, you know. And it's like, I didn't drink, so replaced the champagne with apple juice, apple cider.
Yeah.
And they had it costs, but the thing about it is, she enjoyed it. She enjoyed her car. By the way, like, I didn't buy mine no more clothes because she had like plenty of dresses, but she loved Amazon and Starbucks.
Yeah, I love. Yep, those are two of my favorites too. You can never go wrong. I can find something with those two sites. Right. Yes. Well, let me just say, gifts are wonderful. You should know your love language. And so somebody wrote a whole book on the 5 love languages. Know what your mother's love language is, and then talk to her in her love language. It will transcend. So if your mother is somebody who likes you to spend quality time, then spend the time. If your mom likes acts of kindness, do some nice things. Wash a car. Wash her car. That's not going to cost you anything.
Right.
Wash her car, vacuum, clean off the dashboard, put some polish on her tires, make her look good. If your mother likes you to words of encouragement, then pour into her. Whatever your mother's love language is. Now everybody knows I like a little fashion. I even call myself a fashionista. I got a little personalized plates that say Jazzy J, right? So yeah, we all like a little fashion. We like to look good. We like the compliments. Mom, like, queen. We invest. Man, just put her on a pedestal. Just put her on a pedestal, please, and enjoy your mother while you have her.
Right. So I'm gonna say this. Where is my mom's final resting place is? Well, traveling mercies to my sister Sharisa Turbin is driving her Kia down to Vegas, and she's made great progress. I think she's like less than 600 miles away from her home destination. The thing about it is like my mother wanted to be a tree. And my shout out to my uncles, Andre France and Dale France. My uncle Andre, my mother's youngest brother, said that she has ashes. We're gonna put her ashes in my backyard, and we're gonna grow a tree in her honor. Oh. So what we're going to do? So what her last wish was? She said she wanted to be a tree and sprout. Even in death, she wanted to give. Even in her passing,
Flowers.
even in, like she wanted to bring life to the earth. Like it says, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And the thing is that she wanted to bring life to the earth, which I thought that was very, very noble of her saying it. And he is going to put her in the backyard. So that mission, once my sister hits Nevada, that mission will be complete, and her wishes will be done to where she wants to.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Hey, yes. Honor your mom. Celebrate your mom. Help her shine. She's dedicated a life to help you shine. She made some sacrifices to have you here. And thank God mothers did that, Right. They did that. So that's beautiful.
So if you want to see where her final resting place is, you're going to have to fly to Reno, Nevada. That's pretty much where the family,
Beautiful.
She traveled to. She was in Cleveland, went to San Diego, came back to Reno, went to Reno, lived in San Diego, lived in Cleveland, a whole bunch of other places. Came back here. Mom had an adventure in her life.
I heard she was a traveler. Man, I tell you, some of the stories I heard at her celebration of life were just heart-tugging. The one young lady, I like the way she said that Miss Anita asked us to write a story about ourselves. And she said, and when I showed it to her, she said, this don't have no spirit. It don't have no to it. It don't do nothing for me. Go back and try that again.
Right.
And I just love that she shared that story. I chuckled to myself. I said, well, okay, now the France family know how to let you know. They give you honest reflection. They give you honest feedback. Go write a little something that make me, feel something.
Right.
And so I thought that was cute. But that's like our family. That's what our family does.
Yes.
So.
We are not bland. Trust me. We can't be.
Full of personality, aren't we?
Yes.
Full of personality.
You can't listen. Sometimes, bland doesn't get it. God didn't make us bland. He put our own individual personalities into us. Some cool, some, I'm not talking about the current president. I ain't trying to ruin this show.
Okay. We don't want to leave out on that note in these last few minutes, right? You got something else? You got something else?
I ain't turning the page. But you said smile. And the thing about it is like, if people exuded more love than my mother did, she was love to all of us, would the world be a better place? Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, somebody wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it goes. They say, smile. Even though it gets bye, smile. Even though da, smile. I like that little jazzy tune. Smile. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
The thing about it is that, there's, before y'all make the mass Mecca to Reno, my sister has not gotten down to Nevada yet. She's on her way.
Okay.
So sending prayers and traveling mercies as she should be getting there. I got to give a shout out to my other cousin, Cheyenne France, who is in Reno. She is going to be she's graduating from medical billing school this Friday, May 2nd.
This Friday?
Yes, and she is going to send me the service to live stream so I can watch it.
Weird.
That's why my sister is going down there to making sure that she is there. Of course, my son Jalen Gardner is going to be 13 years. I'm going to have a preteen on my hands. I swear. All right, you okay? I need your help.
What you want me to do?
How do I deal with a preteen?
Woo! I think that we need to write a book. Somebody needs to write a book on how to deal with teenagers. It's a very transition. We thank the Lord that I've done 35 years of education, and most of it has been in middle school. So I do deal with the teenager, and I'm gonna tell you, they're colorful. There's never a boring moment with them. But I just want to encourage our young people, get up under some good mentorship. That's how you're going to make it. And listen, we've already done what you've done. I've been 13 before. Listen, make good choices. You're going to make it.
Okay. So the thing is that we have to make sure that we make it and watch our young children. And I know that my mother's looking at me like, they better do right by my grandson. I am not, listen, I don't want her to get me. Swear for God. But it's like, it's with this mother, and the thing about it is how everybody's asking me, how do I feel? My feeling has always been, I'm up, I'm down, I'm here, I'm left, I'm right, but God's got me. And now I guess another set of eyes watching me. So it's like, she got me. It's just the physical presence. I'm going to miss this stuff. I'm going to miss me getting her, brunch or Outback for Mother's Day or whatever she wanted, and I know that, my sisters are going to miss her. My job as big bro is to make sure that my sisters are cool. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's the reason why I said create some videos, make some pictures. These are memories. Pictures say 1,000 words, but they are memories, right? And so I like how you said, you're gonna get her some Outback. I like that. Hey, by the way, I like that. That's some good. Ooh, that's nice. And there's some other places I'm sure that we can sponsor and enjoy each other's company. And if not, peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the couch. But as long as your arm is around me and you're giving me some kisses, I'm satisfied.
Oh, so the thing about with my mom that we enjoyed. And one thing about moms that you have to realize, you are a mom, I'm a parent, I'm a dad. So the thing about it is like they're human. So they have their own personalities, but they raised you to have the personalities. And you can understand where you can get some of your gallant talent from. So, and my mom was always photogenical. There were memory boards that they created. But trust me, there was a lot more pictures that she had. The memory boards didn't do her justice, but they did enough. The program didn't do her justice, but it didn't do enough.
Gave a snippet, right?
Yeah, just a snippet. That's like 10% of how many pictures that she had on her social media page, and she was always adamant about spreading the message no matter what. Just do the social media. She loved, she voted, she pushed politics. She made, she even asked us, who do we vote for? But I know who I'm not voting for. But she always asked. So it's more like she has always was, and sometimes my mom just listened to me and my sister debate about politics, and have discussions. And those are the wonders of the world. So anything.
Thank you for such warm reflection, memories. Like I said, just being a mother and hearing you talk about your mother does me some good. It does me some good. My heart feels good that, we have people who are willing to articulate their feelings, talk about it, put it in words so I can hold it and capture it. So thank you for sharing your words about your mom, inviting me to this space, to this opportunity. I'm just so eternally grateful for a life well lived. And hey, if you don't mind, I'm just going to give your mom another applause.
Thank you very much. We got to give
another
that.
applause.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. So I really like the thing about it is like Nerve DJs, Tristan, Johnny O, y'all don't owe me nothing. Calhoun don't owe me nothing. You know, there's a whole bunch of people that do not owe me anything. My best friend Salton Jones, who was there at the funeral, at the repast, you don't owe me nothing. Jonathan Burrell, you don't owe me nothing, my man. Pastor Cummins, Ebenezer, Assembly of Christ, everybody, all the brothers, don't owe me. Y'all know. I love the beautiful card. The Greater Cleveland Association of Black Journalists. And shout out to President Rhonda Crowder and former President Kevin MC Chilherd for being there for me and encouraging me. Shout out to Kalila Harris, Angel Renfro.
You got an excellent memory. Are you
yeah,
going through the
like,
book or
just-
what? Oh my God.
Like there's a lot,
Yeah.
Aaron Banks, Aaron Brown, my
Well,
cousin.
let me give you a compliment.
Really?
How about yes, Larry? I want to tell you, as my cousin, I put a post on social media about having Family and Friends Day, and when I tell you that you answered the call, it has left an impression, a mark in my heart that you saw the post on social media. You got an Uber and showed up to the church and said, I'm here for my cousin to be counted, that she can say that family was here. And I believe shortly thereafter, your mother came.
Yeah.
And that is wonderful. She came. So I want to give a shout out to you, Larry Gardner. Yes.
Thank
Being
you.
supportive of family and just being so positive. We can take a page out of your book of positivity and just glean some happy feelings in the air.
Amen. Happy.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you very much. I like mom was supposed to come with me that day, but she probably had to work. It was like, but she came.
She came.
She didn't come. She don't like. I said I was coming. I'll come. And
She did.
She's got to get out of work.
I appreciate it.
Excuse me.
I'm never going to forget that. My cousin Larry came in the door and I was like, all right now, Larry. He's in the house and he's to be counted for. Joy Cummings, Family and Friends.
Yeah. So before we leave, is there any encouraging words you want to say to the people, Joy?
Yeah. They say love makes the world go round. Come on, let's just do a little bit more love, because the word tells us the greatest of these is charity, and charity is love. Hey, if we do more for our neighbors, this world would be a better place. Somebody used to end their show and it said, now this is going back. Hopefully your mom played this song in your home. It was Diana Ross, Reach Out and Touch.
Yeah.
Somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can.
She did. She played a lot. I'm gonna end this today. If nobody tells you that they love you today, I do.
Ooh, beautiful.
And
I love you too.
Thank you. And this is the first song. By the way, the streaming will be up on Calhoun for my service all the way up until I think June or July. So you have a month and a half to look at it as we wind down towards May. Remember the people that love you because you love and love them back, because there will be a day where God will call them, the Creator will call them to be an ancestor, and He won't see them in a physical presence. They will be in the spiritual as the step. And even it may mother, father, sister, brother, and we celebrate, their dates that they were called home. March 26th will always live in my brain. So when that blue light came on and I felt it was time to let her go, to graduate to that next life. And even though I am hurt right now,
Right. Oh, I forgot one thing. Sorry.
What's that?
Somebody encouraged me, and they said that there is a scripture that says, when your mother and father forsake you, God will take you up. Woo! That did it for me.
Yeah.
So even though she's at rest, you got another father that said he will take you up.
So the love for music that my mother and father instilled in me, hopefully they're not up there getting on each other's nerves. But there they are. You know, it is. We don't know. It is what it is. God got it. I don't care.
Keep
The
it,
creator,
keep it.
he got it. The creator
Don't talk
got
about it. Don't talk
right.
about it.
So one of my mother's favorite artists was Mr. Luther Vandross.
Oh.
And this is what they played at her funeral. She was amazing. That's why I'm playing this. This is Luther Vandross. So amazing. If nobody tells they love you today, I do. I will see you good that next week. Peace.
Love has truly been good to me. Not even one sad day or minute have I had since you've come my way. I hope you know I'd gladly go anywhere you take me. It's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above. Ooh, I'd go. Got to tell you how you thrill me. I'm happy as I can be. You have come and it's changed my whole world. Bye bye sadness, hello mellow. What a wonderful day. It's so amazing to be alive. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above. I'd go. And it's so amazing, amazing. I could stay forever, here in love and leave you never. Cause we've got amazing love. Truly it's amazing, amazing. Love brought us together. I would leave you never and never. Yes, we've got amazing love. Ooh, so amazing. And I've been waiting for a love like you. It's so amazing to be loved. I'd follow you to the moon and the sky above.